So now we have three systems of lighting, a front warm from stage right, a cool front from stage left, and some backlight. Three different systems. All of the instruments on our positions are numbered. They have lots of information with them. Let's make the paperwork for this. The most important paperwork will be the instrument schedule, the channel hookup, and the color summary. In order to get started with that, we'll go to Spotlight, pull down to Reports, and select Generate Paperwork. This opens up a dialog box. It will allow you to select schedules that you want to create and reports, like your color cut list that you would like to create. You can create a magic sheet. I'm not very fond of the magic sheets that Vectorworks generates, so I'm not going to do that. You can also update it with the current inventory of our facility. The first thing you're going to do is take a look at the header configuration, because this information will show up on all of your reports. The show name, or whatever you want in the left side, I'm going to select show name. The center of the document will have my name, and then on the right will be the date. You can set it up however you like. It's your happy little tree. I'm going to put in my name. You put in your name, of course, the show that you're going to light, and then you can click on date and it will update to the current date. Once you've done that, don't click OK yet, because you've got to set these up. When you set them up, you'll have a schedule you'll have a selection here for each schedule: instrument schedule, channel hookup. If you'd like to do a dimmer hookup that's organized by dimmers, or a color schedule over here, you can do that. The schedule that you select will affect the columns and the column order. There's a default in the machine, and it's pretty good. But there are a couple of available fields that you'll want to move over that aren't included. One of them, and I've already moved these over here, one of those will be fairly far down, the Gobo. I've already moved it over, the Gobo 1. You'll use these arrows to move things back and forth from the available library into, where did Gobo 1 go? There it is. Into the column that you want. And then you can change the order. I like my Gobo to be next to my color. There are things that are inserted into the instrument. So I'm going to select that and move it up so that it's next to the color. This is the order of columns in the page. As you get more sophisticated about these, you will also discover that you can mess with column width and font and things like that. It's complicated in here. It's a lot easier to do that once you've exported your schedule to Excel, and just do that kind of work in your spreadsheet. The other available field for an instrument schedule that I always use, and is not in the defaults, is focus. So you'll want to move that over from your available fields to the schedule columns for the instrument schedule. The same with the channel hookup. I like to have gobos in the hookup. I'm less interested in the focus point for the channel hookup. I just want to know what it's being used for. It's your happy little tree. If you'd like the focus to be in that schedule, you go right ahead and do that. Okay, so we've done those. I'm going to click OK, and I'm going to need to click OK about generating the paperwork. Once the paperwork is generated, now I can go to the window and I can pull down to worksheets. Worksheets are your instrument schedules and all of your paperwork. worksheets. It uses such a generic term because Vectorworks applies to civil engineering and all kinds of other fields as well. So that's where worksheets for those workspaces show up. Ours are going to be channel hookup, instrument schedule, and color cut list. I'll select my instrument schedule. And once my instrument schedule comes up, I want to go to the File menu in the upper left-hand corner. You can mess around with it in Vectorworks, but it's just a lot easier to bring it out, to export it as a worksheet into Excel. And you want all the rows. You could edit it if you wanted to edit down. Never thought of a reason to do that. You'll need to save it. I'm going to save it to my downloads here. I'll relabel it with the show information. And now I have an instrument schedule with information across the top and a lot of good information in the various columns. I can do the same for my channel hookup and for my color schedule as well.